Historically speaking, the Buffalo Bills are a franchise that has had a lot of great running back play with exceptionally talented football players at the position, such as infamous O.J. Simpson, Hall of Famer Thurman Thomas, Marshawn Lynch, also known as Beast Mode, and LaShawn McCoy. And it makes sense for a team that embraces chilly climates like Buffalo to have players that can run the ball effectively, because you never know what the weather might call for in the 716 area. If you look to the modern day Buffalo Bills, they have another player in James Cook that will hope to take on the role of being the next great running back in Buffalo after he had a breakout campaign in 2023. Cook appears poised to take on the role as Buffalo's main workhorse moving forward.
Let James cook.
But he's not the only player in the Bills' backfield that can hurt defenses with his legs, and in this video, we'll be highlighting what makes this backfield so dangerous heading into the new football season. Welcome back to the Bills Bunker. I'm Jake Varco, and in this video, I want to highlight what is potentially a lethal backfield for the Buffalo Bills as we head into the new football season. The 2024 NFL campaign is, I guess it's underway. The Hall of Fame game just happened last week. The Bills had their first preseason game on Saturday, but the real season is a few weeks ahead, and there's still some competition battles playing out on the Buffalo Bills and on other teams around the National Football League. We're going to talk about the running back position in Buffalo and why fans should be so excited about this backfield for the Buffalo Bills. But before we do that, I'd like to take a moment to encourage you to click that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more content coming your way. I'm going to be heading to a plethora of games throughout the season, both home and away. A lot of great content coming your way right here on the Bills Bunker. Reactions live from the games, interviews with fans, and really there's other stuff that's going to happen as well. I can't foresee everything that's going to come, but there's going to be a lot of great content coming your way. So make sure you stay tuned for all that. Click like on this video. Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills backfield. The Bills' backfield is one that is ready to be led by third-year running back James Cook, who's entering the 2024 campaign after breaking out in Buffalo last year by accumulating over 1,100 rushing yards with a pair of touchdowns on the ground, while also hauling in 44 receptions for another 445 yards and 4 touchdowns through the air. 2023 was an impressive breakout year for the first-time Pro Bowler, who finished the year 6th on the NFL's all-purpose yards list with a total of 1,567 yards. At 24 years old, the former Georgia Bulldog is looking to continue putting up impressive numbers with Buffalo, where he's joined in the backfield by the guy handing him the ball in a dual-threat quarterback named Josh Allen. Allen is always a threat to run the football, and the Bills would be smart to utilize plenty of run-pass option plays that give him the option to run or pass after reading defensive coverages. In 2023, Allen had a career-high 15 touchdown runs, and his version of the tush push, that is known by Bills fans as the snowplow, is really difficult to stop. But there's even more than just number 17 and number 4 in this Bills backfield, because they have a returning rotational piece in Ty Johnson, and they also have a 4th-round rookie draft pick named Ray Davis, who's coming out of Kentucky. Most Bills fans are really thrilled about the addition of running back Ray Davis, and this excitement comes for good reason. The Kentucky alumni enters the NFL after leading the entire SEC in total touchdowns last year, finishing the season with 21 total touchdowns and 1,452 total yards. Standing in at 5'8", 211 pounds, the 24-year-old rookie, he's not going to blow you away with his size, but he plays like he's larger, and he's not afraid to initiate contact. He has some solid ball carrier vision, and Davis excels in catching passes out of the backfield. When he's not catching passes, he's able to stay back and help out in pass protection as well. There's a lot to like about Ray Davis as a running back prospect, but he currently has some competition in Ty Johnson, who's entering his 2nd year with the Bills after making a mark on the offense last season. In 2023, Johnson showcased his ability to be a 3rd down back for the Bills by utilizing his punch mouth style of running to pick up some tough yardage. The Bills are probably keeping both Ray Davis and Ty Johnson on their squad behind James Cook this season, and they'll find ways to utilize all three of these running backs in the offense. We know that James Cook is probably going to be the top dog at the position. It's going to take a lot to take him out of that top position because he had a solid year in 2023. But he can't rush the ball every play. So what could be a reliable expectation is for Ray Davis to be utilized on third down passing situations, while Ty Johnson could have the opportunity to take most of the carries on third and short, at least at the beginning of the season. If all goes as planned, as the season continues to roll on, you should probably expect to see Ray Davis utilized more frequently, but don't expect him to be thrown into the fire too much right away. We've seen a hesitancy for the Bills to put a big workload on young backs early in the past. Just remember back to how Zach Moss was utilized in his rookie year. There's absolutely no doubt that the Bills will have a completely different look on offense in 2024, and this team has no true number one receiver. So these running backs will be expected to contribute in the passing game quite frequently as Josh Allen spreads the ball to different pass catchers around the field. Let's not forget that after Joe Brady took over as offensive coordinator midway through the 2023 campaign, we saw a lot more short passes from Allen down the stretch of the season, and that involved getting running backs involved in the passing game out of the backfield. This is something that should be expected to continue in 2024, especially after the team added Ray Davis in the draft. Ray Davis, he's known to be a really solid pass-catching back. James Cook has the same reputation. When you combine this potential three-headed monster out of the backfield with the threat of Josh Allen's legs, defensive coordinators, they could have a really tough time game planning for what could be a lethal backfield in Buffalo in 2024. This backfield for the Buffalo Bills has the opportunity to be a potentially lethal backfield. You have a three-headed monster in the backfield at the running back position, and you cannot forget about Josh Allen in the way that he can utilize his legs. He also has that rocket arm and plenty of options to spread the ball to. So, with that being said, it's going to be a lot for defensive coordinators to game plan for, and they really haven't seen Ray Davis on the field yet in the National Football League. That's a guy that Bills fans are really excited to see take the field here. But don't overlook Ty Johnson and his punch mouth style of football, and of course you can't overlook James Cook, who was 6th in all-purpose yardage last season in the National Football League. He's someone that had a breakout year last year, and he's looking to build on what was his first Pro Bowl season last year. So I think that the sky's the limit for this backfield here. A potential three-headed monster at the running back position, and you can make it a quad-headed monster when you include Josh Allen and his legs. This is an exciting unit. I want to know your expectations for the rookie, Ray Davis. How do you envision him fitting into this scheme on offense? How do you envision him? What do you think his role will be? How many rushing yards? How many touchdowns? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you haven't yet, I have to remind you, if you haven't yet, the season is quickly approaching. Preseason kicks off Saturday for the Buffalo Bills when they host the Chicago Bears. I will be there. So stay tuned for that reaction video. I'm going to try not to get too fired up, but I can't make any promises. I know it's the preseason, but gosh, I'm excited that football's back. Stay tuned for all this content coming your way. If you haven't yet, click subscribe, like this video, and let me know your expectations for this backfield. Who do you think will stand out and really emerge as the running back too? Because we know that James Cook is going to be the lead back. Let me know your thoughts about this video. Thank you for watching. I'm Jake Varco. This is the Bills Bunker. Go Bills.
Let James cook.